All right, Ivan here. So, the Guinness World Records for haircutting. Yup, I've broken 3 of them. And you know, every once in a while, a video will show up online of somebody interviewing me and we'll talk about the records. And we get a lot of comments and we get a lot of questions and there's a lot of misunderstandings about it. So I thought I'd sit down for a minute with the camera rolling and share just some of the story of the Guinness World Record so we can get some of the facts on the record so everybody understands what's going on. I live in Chicago and operated a hair salon barbershop business in the Chicago suburbs. And in February, when it snows a lot and you have 14 inches of snow on the ground in the parking lot, nobody comes to get a haircut. So myself, my team, we're sitting around on a snowy day talking. And pretty soon we're fighting. What are we fighting about? Who's faster? I'm faster than you. No, I'm faster than you. No, I think I'm faster than you. You know how that goes. Fighting about something. Well, it turns out we looked it up in the book and there is a Guinness World Record for the fastest haircut in the world, and there is a Guinness World Record for the most haircuts in an hour. And I looked at those numbers and I said, I don't think I can beat that 1 hour number, but I might be able to beat the single fastest haircut number. And so I set out to practice. I did a haircut every night after work at 9 o'clock. I invited a client to stay for a free haircut, and I kept an employee back and paid them to watch, observe, and learn the system that I developed for efficient haircutting. If I was going to break these world records, it was going to take practice, and it was going to take a system. We held some practice events, and then on August 23rd of 1998, we had a charity event and a publicity stunt at my shop. I broke the record for haircuts in 1 hour. Originally, the record was 18, and I did 22 haircuts in 1 hour. And of those 22 haircuts, 6 of them were faster than the world record for single fastest haircut. This was pretty cool. We had a panel of judges approved by Guinness, and we had a set of rules we had to follow. There's a second video on the rules in specific. Well, I wrote a book on efficiency and productivity. I started traveling around the country teaching beauty and barber professionals how to cut hair better and faster and make more money. And while I was doing that, somebody broke my records. So, 10 years to the day, August 23rd of 2008, we held a charity event and a publicity stunt. And once again, I broke all 3 Guinness World Records. This time I added the record for continuous 24-hour haircutting. Now, 2 big questions that come up when we talk about these records are, nobody wants to know about the fastest haircuts. They're focused on that 24-hour record. These are color photocopies of the actual records. The real ones legit hang on the wall in my house. These are laminated copies that I've traveled with for a number of years. But on the 24-hour record, people want to know, where'd you get all the heads and how'd you go to the bathroom? Those are the 2 big questions. Where'd you get all the heads? Free beer. We charged money for the haircuts, a little bit of money. We gave all the money away to charity. We stamped your hand, we cut your hair, and we put you out in the parking lot for a party. We had a remote broadcast from a radio station. We had free beer, we had free soft drinks, free food, and a party in the parking lot. And around that, I broke the world records. So originally the world record was 18 haircuts in an hour. In 98, I did 22 haircuts in 1 hour. Somebody beat me. They did 23. So in the 08 event, right there, I did 34 haircuts in 1 hour. Originally, the world record for single fastest haircut was 2 minutes, 23 seconds. I did a haircut in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Somebody beat me. Got it down under 2 minutes. Boom, there you go. Fastest I've done, 55 seconds. Single haircut, judged before, during, and after. They're legitimate records. You can look them up online. One of the other questions I frequently get is, show me the video. Show me the haircuts. And I think it's important to recognize that these events happened before social media exploded, before social media existed in the case of the 98 records. Everyone was not walking around with a camera and a video camera on their telephone. All of the evidence necessary to support the world records following the Guinness rules had to be accumulated in a packet. We had log sheets, we had timing sheets, we had sworn written affidavits. I remember I had to FedEx a box to Guinness in the United Kingdom, and that FedEx package cost me nearly $200 to send. Today, the processes are simpler. Everything is supported online with websites and forums and things like that. And I always tell people, you want to break the world records? By the way, see the third video. I want to help you if you want to break these world records, because records are made to fall. Every 4 years at the Olympics, we all see new records. We see records broken and new people claim world records. It's going to be the same with the haircut record. They weren't always mine. I won't always be Guinness World Record holder, but I will always be Guinness World Record breaker in the haircut category. So that's some general information. 2 more videos here on the page where we talk about the rules. Let's clarify what the rules were. And when we talk about the education and training and how you can break these records if you're up for it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for letting me share the information. Have a great day.